Benefield, Lonnie. Last name Benefield, Bennifield.
So the biggest looming concern, I guess, now is just the rain and how it's going to interact with your phone. Can you talk to me about that?
Well, I just found out, actually spoke with the hazmat technicians up near the scene, and one of the concerns was the water from the rain causing a problem with the foam blanket. What I've been able to find out is that would be a problem, but the ethanol is also water soluble, so it's not going to be as big of a problem as we first thought. Right now, we've got the leak stopped. We've got a good foam blanket down right now, and we're just waiting until they get the equipment here to upright the rail cars.
And that's when you'll have to really pay attention to what exactly?
At that point, there's always some concerns again as far as being able to get those upright. You can have somebody get injured, or as well as there could be some sparks. But in any event, we're going to be prepared for whatever might happen.
So just explain, like when they finally get that heavy equipment here and they start that process of getting the cars back up, what will your folks be doing, and what will they be watching and looking for?
Okay, once they get the equipment here, we're going to go out and take a visual. We're going to go down the track, make sure again there's no more leaks. We're probably going to go out and go ahead and spray down another foam blanket just to make sure. And we'll be standing by as they upright each one of those rail cars.
And how many rail cars are turned over?
We got a total of 15 that are turned over. There was a total of 3 that actually had leaky product.
And you guys, the contractors, have managed to stop all that.
We've actually been able to stop all the leaks, and that's not a concern for us right now.
And what was the overall? What happened this morning?
Right here, you can get the. You want to turn and tell them.
Yeah. Came in at 1 o'clock this morning. Our guys got on scene within minutes. Was able to recognize there were at least 15 rail cars as a result of this accident. Three of those rail cars were actively leaking. We were able to put down some foam to prevent any type of a fire, and we're right now working to upright those rail cars with the cooperation of CSX.
So what is the latest right now? Where are we with the ethanol spill and the derailed cars?
Okay, right now where we're at is the leak has been contained. There's no more leak. We got a nice foam blanket of foam down on the product, and we're just waiting the arrival of the equipment so that we can sit these rail cars upright. Once the equipment gets here, you're probably going to see a little bit more effort in our operation in order to make sure that nothing else happens while they're doing that.
How did the weather hinder all of this?
Well, for a little while, the weather was a bit of a concern for us because the foam blanket, is put down to prevent any type of vapors, and with the added water, it's going to kind of deteriorate that foam blanket. What I was able to find out is that the ethanol is water soluble, so it wasn't as big of a problem as we at first had thought it was going to be for us.
So the next step is, I guess, just continuing that cleanup and getting these trains up.
Just waiting for the equipment to get here and just making sure we got a good foam blanket on top of the product that's on the ground. We do have the leak stopped at this time.
You still think 24 hours will be here?
Well, it's coming from Atlanta, so, I'm not sure how quick it was going to be, they were going to be able to assemble that. It may take a couple hours for them to assemble that, and then it's at least a 6-hour, 7-hour drive from Atlanta. Yeah. So then you got to take into consideration, you got to set up 15 different cars. I'm not sure the time process on each one of those cars. So, barring any other problems,